This is one of the topics that came to me that day. I turned my phone off and just was seeking out God, just to just for guidance, for strength, for praise, to give praise and thanks. So this one is hold them accountable, right? Too many times we try to take accountability, for the things people do to us. We tend to place the blame on ourselves. We're taking accountability for them, when in actuality it's them that need to change. But we're so in love, we're so bent off of just pleasing them, making them happy, even if they're wrong. But guess what? They will never learn. Never learn. So that's what I'm saying. Hold them accountable. No matter what it is. If they're wrong, they're wrong. You hold them to it. And that's the only way they'll get better. Because right now, there's no accountability. Everybody else, oh my gosh, this was me too. Everybody in this, amongst other people, taking accountability for other people's actions, making them believe what they're doing was right. We subscribe to them, significant other, family, friends, whoever it may be. We was encouraging them and enabling them because we didn't hold them accountable. So I want you to think about the people closest to you, doing wrong, whatever it may be. You know what, better yet, I give you a little testimony. This is about me. It's about me. Me accepting my fault. I continued doing what I was doing because nobody held me accountable for my actions. So I continued doing it and doing it and doing it. Right? That's why I got so lost so easy. Because everybody was subscribing to what I was doing, and they were so bent off of pleasing me, they were scared to speak about what I was doing. See, if I would have been held accountable sooner for my actions, I would have been changed, right? So that's what's going on with a lot of us right now. We're not holding each other accountable, and that's why so much of us are broken. So much people out here giving advice and all these things when they were never held accountable for their actions. There's always two sides to the story. Remember that too. Two sides. If you hear one side, you tend to side with that one side. You will never know what happened, the real truth. And that's another reason why we got to hold them accountable as well. Because we're enabling bad behavior. We're just look at the world we're living in right now. Everybody's doing what they want, and instead of holding them accountable, we're indulging in it. We're losing ourselves in the process. Listen, there's people in this world that I love dearly, that I would do pretty much almost anything for, but at the same time, I'm holding them accountable for their actions. So that won't allow me to do these things. I don't care who it is. However close you are, however far away from me you are, it doesn't matter. If you don't change and you take accountability, I'm gonna hold you accountable for your actions. And I'm not gonna enable you on none of this nonsense, because this is why a lot of us don't grow. What they do, they realize people keeps walking out their life left and right, distance themselves, but they don't take accountability for their actions. So they're just getting worse and worse, and there's no growth, no change, no nothing. So we gotta understand That's the only way this world will get better. Hold them accountable and don't budge. I don't care how much you love them, how much they mean to you. If it's your wife, your husband, whoever. If they're indulging in nonsense, you hold them accountable until they change. And you add self-respect. You distance yourself as well if it's not changing. We were put here to love one another, you know, be fruitful and multiply. Find our significant others, get married, just enjoy life. Children are a blessing. Be fruitful and multiply. All these things. And we're just lost. We're all lost. I'm sorry, if you're not growing spiritually and changing your ways from the inside out, you're lost. I don't care if you're going out there partying, drinking, smoking, having sex all over the place, this and that. I'm gonna hold you accountable and let you know you're lost. Because right now what you're doing is like a lot of people, me too, I tend to post that lifestyle and just glorify it to the point where it makes some people think that it was okay to do, when in fact I was lost. And the circle I had at that time, nobody held me accountable for my actions. It was always, let's go, let's go, let's go. It was never, hey, you got a family, hey, stay home with your family, hey, nothing positive. It's always indulge in these things. And I was lost for so long. And I ended up losing not only myself, so much. So many other things I ended up losing in the process. So you guys, that's why I said your circle is just as important. Make sure you have positive people that will hold you accountable for your actions. Don't have enablers. No. Because look at this. A month shy of 14 years since I've known the mother of my 2 daughters. I would complain and all these things. I would paint a picture for her to be a bad guy. But guess what? She held me accountable for all my actions, right? And it bothered me. It bothered me that my excuse for it was, oh, you just in your feelings, you this and that. No. And here's the thing. The quietest ones are the strongest. The strongest that keeps running their mouth and playing high and mighty like they don't care, this and that. Those are the weakest that we need to help too. That we got to look out for. Right? And she was the quietest one. But one thing, she always held me accountable for my actions and the nonsense I was doing. Going out there, drinking. She would always say, that's not you. And she's right, that's not me. Drinking to get drunk and all these things, partying and going. No, that is not me. Yeah, I have a drink here and there, but not to the point where I'm getting drunk and I'm losing myself. And guess what I was doing? Open up a doorway, a point of entry for the enemy to come take over me. That's why I didn't notice who I became when I drank. I became a whole different person when I would drink to get drunk. It's crazy, right? You think that was me? No. I was possessed by something. Normally, like I said, I was humble, I was quiet, I just like to be home, and my kids, my family, just doing stuff like that I like to do that is not on that level of disrespecting my body, disrespecting the temple, disrespecting who I am, disrespecting myself. And it's been crazy, and that's why I appreciate that woman, because now I could clearly see, her amongst others, I could clearly see that she held me accountable for my actions. And I just needed to mature. I needed to grow, And now we're going out, to celebrate her birthday. And this is why I'm giving this testimony now, because I'm able to see. I grew spiritually, right? I didn't grow in the world. I took a step back from the world, started seeking out God, finding him, growing with him, and he's grooming me. And that's why I'm just and seeking out wisdom too. It's just like, you know, once you, I can't even explain the feeling. But yeah, God, man, he opens up your eyes to the people. Let's say the little guys that's always there for you, that we pay no mind to. He lets you see, hey, that person always had your best interest, yet you was going for the people that was so loud in what they're doing. You know, the nonsense that I was easily corrupted by them, persuaded, when the little guy really cared, really wanted you to be somebody. It's crazy, you know? And I'm just thankful. I'm thankful. I was blind, but now I see. And it's just, we gotta appreciate those people that hold us accountable. You know, and those of us that don't want to be corrected, those of us that want to speak bad about the people that are holding us accountable, we're immature. We're not growing at all. You know, we don't want to be corrected for our bad ways. Like, come on, you gotta think about it. That's basically a child. If you don't want to be corrected, you don't want to be held accountable, you're basically acting like a child that needs discipline. Think about it. We're all grown here. So anybody that's giving you constructive criticism, holding you accountable for your actions and everything, those are the people you need in your circle, in your life, just period. Those are the people that's going to help you grow mentally, spiritually, you know, all around. So don't point fingers at them because they're not subscribing to your nonsense, but they want to see you do better. Don't point fingers at them because they're right. Anybody that's correcting you because they want you to do better, they're right. They see your potential. They see something in you that they're not willing to subscribe to your nonsense and watch you destroy yourself. Instead, they want you to become the best version of yourself. Keep those people around. That's the type of people we need in our lives. Like, you gotta get it together. Not the people that just want this, want that. If you can't provide this, provide that. No, we're not talking about that. You don't need those people in your life. We're talking about the people that want to see you grow. You know, they want to see you take accountability for your actions and change. Be that man you want to be. Be that man you need to be. Be that woman you need to be. You know, people like that. You know, not no bullying, not no. They'll tell you straight. They say, hey, that's it. That's it. That's my message for today. You know, I probably might add a continuation to this, but for now that should be it. And right now, I'm creating another TikTok. This you see me on your For You page and acting silly with my kids. Hey, I love my kids. I want to see them happy. I want to see them smile, and I want to share that same joy I have with others. You know, it's just I have a creative mind. You guys see how my TikTok started, so I don't want to get it mixed up with this page. So yeah, so that's about it. You guys stay safe, stay blessed, and enjoy.